Okay, so hey guys, and welcome to part 4 in Motorsport Manager, and I have been able to record a second episode this week, so that's all good. And without further delay, do you know what, let's just head on to the next race some fans aren't a fan of your current livery colours. Would you ever consider changing them? Well, actually, I'm pretty certain you can never change the colour of your team in this game. So, it's a pointless question. Would you? You don't really want to slag off the general public. Where is the next race? I swear it said it was in some desert. It is round 2 in Australia in, Gibson Desert. Alright, okay. I'll sort out all this faff, skip to the end of qualifying and just see how it goes. So at the end of qualifying we took 2nd and 3rd, which on the face of it doesn't look too bad, but as you can see, Amir Thompson half a second behind the other guy. I mean, half a second, that's a sizable gap, but even Fredericks is just under a second ahead of the next quickest guy, which is it's a Schneider Motorsport. It's a purple car, no surprise there. Where is the other one? Down in 10th. God, what's happened to Schneider there? Well, I cannot speak. Schneider Motorsport there. Go on the softs. Do you know what? I'll experiment and I'll stick someone on the hards because I'm recording this, the first available free time I haven't been able to see the comments for the latest Motorsport Manager video yet, But one thing I will say is I'm sure I'm going to get quite a few suggestions on things I should do. And I know I got a comment earlier on saying I should never start on the hard tyres, but I just have, and Fredericks, temporarily he was in first, starting on the hard tyres. I don't know, maybe I should actually use the hard tyres more often. I mean, this is a long race, a 24 lap race, maybe we should give the hard tyres a chance around here. Yeah, I mean, Thompson, unless she does 6 laps, although, to be fair, if Thompson can do 6 laps on those softs, then we're on a perfect 3-stop strategy. Okay, so things are all falling into place nicely. We're 3rd and 5th, Schneider Motorsport, of course, 2nd, and Churchyard still down in 10th, okay. That's a little bit worrying for him. I'd be concerned if he's in the second quickest car on the grid and he's all the way down the field. But anyway, what are we going to do with Fredericks? I don't really quite know what to do with him. He's only half a second behind the first Schneider Motorsport and 11 seconds ahead of the other one. What we get? 8, 16, 24. Perfect 2-stop strategy. Hard tyres all the way. Yep, both 8 and 16 are common multiples of 24. Good old GCSE maths helping me out there. 2nd and 4th. Who's the guy in first? Okay, I don't know who he is, but he just had the fastest lap until Amir Thompson beat it. Real Life F1, I know I covered it briefly in the last episode. Van Dorn, Bernie Eccleston, and the things he said. Quickly what I thought about Hamilton. One thing I haven't said, and it's, maybe I should say it, is how, what I think is going to happen in the championship this year. Obviously, Rosberg has got, quite a sizable gap at the moment, although it's only been 2 races in. But I do, obviously, as I said, I always support the British drivers. I hope Hamilton will win, and I think he still can, but we've seen, was it 2014? Rosberg was ahead by, quite a few points during the mid-season and Hamilton caught it back up. Hamilton can definitely still win a championship, no doubt about it. But I do think Rosberg, I don't know, let me put it this way. I think Hamilton will win, and I kind of hope he does, but I wouldn't be surprised at this moment in time if Rosberg does win the championship. What are we? Are we 1st and 3rd? This race has gone very well for us out of nowhere. Okay, 1st and 4th. Fredericks won't have to stop again though. Thompson will do, and she's going to right now. Stopping at the same time as that white car, probably, although maybe a lap earlier. I don't know. Okay, whoa, Fredericks. Hard tyres all the way. Look at this. A 1-2 for Thompson and Fredericks. And people in the comments said, oh no, don't go on the hard tyres. Or to be fair, I think it was just one person who said that. Well, to be fair, they did say just don't start on the hard tyres. But hey, it has worked wonders for Fredericks here. Maybe we could have won the British Racing Series first time around if we used the hard tyres. But anyway, that doesn't matter. We're first and second rather. I think they're going to swap places soon. Fredericks and Thompson running right around together. Hopefully Fredericks doesn't hold up Thompson into the clutches of Churchyard, who came down from 10th to 3rd. Oh, wow, these hard tyres certainly at this race are doing wonders. Churchyard in 3rd. Where's the other Schneider Motorsport? He retired. Oh, Constructors, everything is just falling into place in the Constructors Championship at the moment. Haven't got long left to go in this race. Churchyard is catching up. 8 seconds behind. Call up half a second there. Call up a second there. But we're on the last lap. Nah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. There's Churchyard. You can see him in the background. Fredericks and Thompson driving around together. Fredericks did hold up Thompson, but hey, what can you do? And there we go. 1 and 2. Schneider Motorsport in 3rd and last. So that is fantastic for us, actually. For the Australian Racing Series is going very well. Hopefully we can win this, head back to Britain and do the British Racing Series. And Amir Thompson even with the fastest lap. Yep, how's things looking? Yep, over double the points of Schneider Motorsport. Yep, things are looking good. Just like things are looking good for Rosberg. Hey, do you like the link? Got back to it. Yeah, as I was saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Rosberg wins the championship, but you know, I do still think Hamilton can. Obviously, he still can. I think it's largely going to depend on reliability for both of those guys. I don't see Ferrari being able to mount a charge for the drivers, you know, for the Drivers' All Constructors Championship. They might do. I mean, I think they're going to need to improve as the season goes on, because you know, Raikkonen was within touching distance. Vettel we don't know in Bahrain, but in Australia he certainly was good there. But I just don't see him. I don't know. I don't see Ferrari quite on the pace of Mercedes at the moment. But hey, hopefully I can be proven wrong there. Hopefully so. Oh, and we got a wet qualifying in Melbourne, of all places. Okay. Of course it rains in Australia, but you know, I have the stereotypical view of. That's nothing like Melbourne's F1 track. I know it never said it was going to be, but wow, I mean, that's very different to Melbourne's track. And as I was going to say, yeah, I mean, obviously it rains in Australia, but you know, I think I, like a lot of people, what was the suggested setup? Don't even know now. I go for that. Anyway, I think I, like a lot of people, have the stereotypical view of Australia that it's always sunny, but obviously it's not the case, because it's raining here and now. Okay, right, things are looking reasonably alright for us. We got 1st and 4th. I mean, Amir Thompson, yeah, pole position as you can see, but Fredericks, even when he was on the same setup, was way slower than Amir Thompson there. I mean, you know, I banged the mic there, you might have been able to have heard that. You know, things are, I don't know, for Fredericks things aren't looking all that good, but we might do what we did the last race, because that worked wonders for Fredericks, and stick him on the hard tyres all race. Oh no, it's a wet start. Okay, I've just noticed it's a wet start. In fact, I think the whole race will be wet. At least that removes, you know, the tricky tyre options, which, as we saw, you know, really did, you know, the extra compound now in F1 really does work. You know, all sorts of interesting strategies there in F1 in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Haas, wasn't it? Haas used 3 sets of super softs and then the softs right at the end. And that is, although I'm not an F1 strategist, of course not, like, let's say if I was playing F1 2016, obviously when that comes out, that's the strategy I would use. You know, I like to go the aggressive strategy. If you saw my F1 2015 series, I rarely used the primes. I used the primes only because I had to. You know, I'd always use the softer tyres, so I would actually have done the same strategy as Haas there, and hey, it worked for Grosjean, 5th place. Again, like I said after the Australian Grand Prix, I'm not surprised by how well Haas are doing. I mean, as I said, they're buying stuff from Ferrari. Ferrari know how to build a good car. Haas have got some knowledge there, you know. So again, why can't, you know, I think you can't compare Haas to previous teams in Formula 1, you know, previous new entrants, Super Aguri, obviously the 3 that came in 2010, whoever came in before that. Who did come in before that? Renault, I think, was the newest team, although Renault just bought out Benetton, didn't they? So they weren't really a new team. BAR, I guess. But yeah, you can't compare them to those teams because Haas are just literally just buying Ferrari's parts, and then, you know, no other team has done that. I don't think any other team has been able to do that within the rules before. I think when at ProDrive, when they were meant to come in 2008, they were going to buy customer cars, and then they couldn't. But because obviously they buying customer cars illegal. But you know, I mean, you can't compare Haas to previous F1 teams because they're doing such a different thing. And hey, it's working wonders for them. I mean, not for Gutierrez, but he's been a little bit unlucky in part this season so far. But you know, I'm sure he'll do well. I'm sure he'll do alright. I don't think he'll do as well as Grosjean, but I'm sure he'll do alright nonetheless. Thompson has retired. Fantastic. Pulls into the pit lane to retire. I assume that's a car failure. Don't really know. It doesn't really say. Okay, the only good thing I can say is that Fredericks is in first. That's really all I can say, though. Yeah, we'll get Fredericks. He'll come round. He'll come in at the end of this lap. Right, okay, guys, so I've got that quickly sorted out. When I said I didn't have time to record this episode, I really wasn't joking. But I'll get it quickly wrapped up anyway. Fredericks will be coming into the pits any time now, hopefully. Should be. Yep, there you go. So he'll be coming into the pits. Where is... Okay, hang on. What happened to Schneider Motorsport? Fifth and crashed. Okay, so both of us are only going to have one car finish this race. And Churchyard down in 5th. Oh, you're kidding. I've just pitted for wet tyres and it's just... As you can see, it said it's just started getting sunny all of a sudden. Fan-sodding-tastic. But it's still wet enough for the wet tyres. I tend to... The second that little water meter, as you can see in the upper left, the second that, you know, that water tends, you know, once it gets down to the circle bit, that's generally when I feel, you know, it's either wet enough for the wets, or in this case, as it's dry enough for the dries. So I'll pit onto the soft tyres now. Yeah, I pit. That's just perfect timing, isn't it? But hopefully we should retain the lead. In fact, yes, we have. Okay, the game went mad there. It said I was in 3rd for a second, but where's Churchyard? 8th? What's happened there? And everyone else has decided to pit for the hards. Weirdly. Although, to be fair, it seems like the softs are only just about going to do the stint. Actually, no, they'll easily do it. Okay, but Churchyard down in 9th. We're both going to have a guy not finish in both our team and Schneider Motorsport. And as you can see, Fredericks is going to come round. Oh, comfortable win. 18 seconds ahead of the guy in 2nd. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Where's Churchyard? 9th. Okay, so we've outscored them by 23 points. Wow. Churchyard, the slowest of the finishers. Okay, maybe Schneider Motorsport won't be 2nd anymore, actually. It wouldn't surprise me. No, they're not. Actually, down in 4th, it's now Pinasco. Who I believe, yeah, it was a Pinasco driver who finished 2nd this race. Well, there you go. But I mean, still, either way, we still got over double the points of everyone else. And in fact, a good battle at the back there, shaping up between Aussie Engineering and Jones GP. Yep, don't care about what any of you are saying. Actually, I do. Hey, actually, that's a good stat. 3 wins in a row for Fredericks. And he's a driving god, alright, mate. You might want to rein it down a bit. You're not blessed. You're not Hamilton. Just, you know, tone it down a bit. But hey, 3 wins in a row. You know, he's got reason to be happy. Anyway, yeah, I would have this episode going a bit longer, but I can't really anymore. So yeah, that's that race done. Yeah, we just got 3 more races left in the Australian Championship, so I'll get that done in the next episode. go back to Britain, win that. Hopefully we'll win both of those, then we'll move up into Tier 3, hopefully, very soon. Yeah, because I hope to skip through, or, you know, speed through the British engine, or the British Grand Prix Series once we get back to it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and I'll see you for what video's coming out next. Oh yeah, it's a special one-off video since reasons. Special one-off video coming out after this. Yeah, so I'll see you then.